Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
Nah, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesdays with Stories. I'm Joe List. That's
Mark Norman here.
And together we are gay.
Yes, lovers.
Gay lovers.
You got that right. Lovers was always a big one when they go, this is my lover. You're like, whoa, Jesus.
Oh, that means it's torrid, I think.
What is torrid? Like
a torrid love affair. I don't know. I don't know what torrid means, but you always hear
torrid.
Torrid love affair?
Is that a quarterback? Who's torrid?
You've not heard torrid love affair. You only hear torrid with love affair.
That's true. You don't hear with anything else.
Yeah, torrid fart, torrid
Anal.
retard.
Yeah. So what is torrid then?
I think it's wild. It's torrid.
We got to throw that in more.
I'll look it up. Where's
torrid?
I really miss
pussy up.
Shelby. I'll be the
Do you?
guy.
All right.
Well, I miss somebody looking things up. I mean,
Sure.
Scares me.
Oh, he's a scorner.
Torrid. Oh yeah, here it is. Torrid. Torrid. Wait,
That's
that's a
it?
fashion.
Uh-oh.
Wait, maybe not. That's a fashion line.
I torrid the hymen.
I'm gonna type in torrid love affair. Let's see what
All right.
happens.
I'm excited.
Torrid lovesick.
Maybe
Maybe that's like a thing you think. Oh, here it is. Oh wait.
Oh, here we go. I've heard love affair. There we go.
Torrid. If you're having a torrid romance, that means it's steamy and emotionally charged. That's
Oh.
It also describes something that's very energetic or something like you could have a torrid act.
Oh, like Sebastian Maniscalco is torrid.
He's torrid. and horrid.
Interesting.
I'm kidding. He's funny. Or something that has extreme emotional charge, which is why people often apply torrid to love affairs. There it is, vocabulary.com.
All right, let's throw it in the mix. That should be a regular word. It's a good word.
Yeah, so torrid, here's the actual definition. If you're having a torrid romance, it means steamy and emotionally charged. Oh, this is the same website, I guess.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
so it's officially adjective, emotionally charged and vigorously energetic.
Vigorously.
Quote, torrid jazz bands, a torrid dance, hot trumpets, and torrid rhythms.
So gay porn is torrid. It's pretty sweaty and thunderous.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you could have a timid, like a lame gay porn.
I don't know if that exists.
Well, I'm saying if you and I were just kissing and tweaking nipples with,
Sure. Guess that's
Chris
softcore.
Christopherson on in the background, it might not be torrid.
It sounds like a great night is what it is. Sounds like a Tuesday.
Synonyms, extremely hot. There you go.
All right, we got it.
Torrid. All right.
See,
I
back...
didn't like your torrid tone right there.
Well, get used to it. At my grandparents' house, they had the dictionary up on a podium, and it had a big light on it. And my mom I'd go, "What's torrid?" She would go. I had to run over
that's
and I'd
nice.
stand on a little stool and go. And that was Google.
Boy, you had some torrid grandparents.
Oh, they were cunts.
Another synonym. Synonym's fun to say, isn't it?
Synonym.
Yeah, cinnamon roll.
Also simile.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not as fun as synonym, though.
No. Synonym.
Boy, speaking of cinnamon rolls, this sugar addiction is no joke.
Woo-wee.
So I decided, I'm like, I was talking to Vecchione about this keto business. You can't just stay in ketosis. You got to break it. So I want to do a bit about this. People were like talking about keto. They're like, yeah, you can't shit. Like one side effect is you'll be constipated for a couple weeks.
Sure.
And then they're like, you better eat carbs before you go for a run or really work out, though, because you feel a little depleted. I'm like, are you sure this is healthy?
Right.
You can't shit and you feel weak? I mean, that doesn't seem very healthy.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
Sounds like a side effect of a disease.
Yeah, exactly. Ketosis sounds like a disease.
It does.
I'm in ketosis.
Yes, it sounds like Stan Lee shit. Like, oh no, ketosis got over, and now he's the Incredible Hulk.
That's a good point. Yeah, he's just throwing, grilled chicken at Spider-Man, or whatever you eat on keto, or fat bombs.
You can't have sugar, and you can't have dairy. I don't even know.
Well,
what
dairy
keto
has
is.
sugar in it. Well, you can have cheese. So keto is all low, like 50 to 150 carbs is considered low, but keto I think you want to be from like 0 to 50, and you want to get your carbs from your veggies. Like broccoli, veggies have carbs.
Is that right?
But there's like small amounts or whatever.
You know, broccoli contains small amounts of cyanide.
No kidding. I don't know what cyanide is exactly. Can you give me a synonym for cyanide?
Poison?
Oh, love that
kills you.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah, cyanide's a thing they
That was a cheap trick.
murder you with.
Yeah, exactly. It'll ruin you, but it has just a little. It's almost like what's that stuff called with the booze? You pour it in.
Tryptophan.
No, you pour it in when you hangover.
Oh,
come
Tylenol?
on. Gingers.
Ginger.
No,
Bitters.
Bitters.
Yes.
Where'd I get gingers?
Yeah, gingers. Well, they're fun.
Yeah, she was in Gilligan's Island.
Oh, yeah. And then there's
Ginger.
Ginger Baker, who
Who's-
died recently.
Who's that?
He was the drummer in Cream.
Ooh, I've had that in my pants.
Yeah, I've had a drummer in my pants. I don't know if that made sense.
I had a little drummer boy once.
Oh,
That
you
ruined
gotta
his
fuck
life.
kids, you know?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, I mean, YouTuber, I don't read the comments anymore because they're hurtful, but I went to get a haircut. This is what I had a 12:30.
You look good.
Thank you. I had a 12. You got one too?
Nah.
I had
Shower.
a 12:30 meeting, and
Golden.
so it takes about a half hour to get to said meeting. I'm in Astoria, so at 11:37, I go, I'm going to go to my barber shop on Broadway in Astoria, get a quick haircut, jump on the train, still make my meeting, and I'm working on this thing where I keep, all my life I'm getting places way too early because of anxiety.
I've noticed.
I'm so afraid to be late, and I end up just walking around the block. I always text you. I'm like, I'm here 90 minutes early if you want to do something.
Right.
And so that's like anxiety. So I'm trying to be like more pragmatic about travel and be like, you don't have to be everywhere.
Yes.
Now, some places it helps. Going to the airport, I'm like, I'm getting there early because I'm
Right.
not valuing my time elsewhere, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, let me work on this about leaving a little later so I'm not spending all this time walking around, especially in the winter.
Aha.
So I leave early, and as I'm getting there, I'm like, I need there to be no line at the barber shop. If there's any line, it's going to fuck me.
I've been there.
Because I'll go from being super early to now late.
Yes.
So I get there, and there's like 9 guys. They're piled on top of each other because everyone wants their Thanksgiving haircut.
Holiday hair.
They got to go see their mother, and their mother's going to go, what's with the hair, you fucking loser?
Right.
So,
And haircut you can't do alone. It'd be nice if you could cut your own hair. That could be a new invention.
yeah, I think some people do it, but it comes out like doo-doo.
It's one of the few homemade things that's bad. You know, usually homemade is good. Oh, he's got a homemade ziti.
Oh, yeah.
Homemade gravy. You go, ooh, homemade.
Yeah, no one wants a family recipe haircut.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's like, I was talking about this too. I tried to do this as a bit. It never worked. About the barber. Sometimes it's hard to do in a hurry because the barber will start watching TV.
The worst.
It's the only, this never worked as a bit, but maybe it'll work here. It's the only like profession you pay someone and they stop to watch the tube. Like you're never like, all right, you have a spot on your lungs. Oh, check out this scene. It's fucking Henry Hill, whatever.
Right. Trump's on.
Like he's just sitting there watching the television for like 9 minutes. I'm like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, brutal. They take their time and they talk to the other guy and they go, how are you? And then you say something interesting. They go, get out of here. You're like, no, get back with the combing.
I never want to talk. I just want to
Hate
go.
to talk.
Don't talk. Just cut the hair.
I love the Armenian guy because he speaks no English.
He speaks no English, and he invites you up into her room. Anyways,
I love cake.
So I go in there. I go, I can't do it. And now I'm with Sarah. She's on the way to the gym, and I just have a meltdown. This is where she's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, fuck, there's a long line. Now I just got to go. I could have been at home for another 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Now I'm just going to get to the meeting a half hour early, and fuck me. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just go. I get on the train. I take my time. I get off. And then I'm like, maybe there's a barbershop near the meeting. So I give it a Google, and there's a barbershop. So I go, all right. So I go upstairs. Now I'm in Manhattan. Now, most people don't live in New York if they're listening to the show. The difference between a Queens haircut and a Manhattan haircut, very pricey, but I go, it'll be a little more expensive. Whatever's clever, Trevor.
It's like going from a bus station to an airport prices.
Exactly. So the meeting's 12:30. It's like 12:07.
Okay, pretty good window.
And the meeting is a block away.
All right.
One block on the other side. So you got to kind of go up and around. But 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Well, I get in there, and it's a lady, and she doesn't speak English. I just go, just to trim. It takes 5 minutes before the haircut starts.
You're counting those minutes.
She's like, same style? I'm like, yeah, trim.
Trim
Trim it up. And she's like, you pull it back? And I'm like, exactly like it is now. except shorter.
There you go.
There's no nothing. She's like number 4. I don't know I never knew the numbers because I never had a wiffle or anything.
A wiffle?
She's like a yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about this before.
A
You guys
waffle?
didn't use wiffle terms.
I don't know whiff.
Wiffle was just like a clean shave head. That's what like Nate Bargatze had when he was unsuccessful.
Oh, yeah, those are bad.
A wiffle.
Bad whiff. Hate a whiffle.
Well, I never had a wiffle. I had a lot of waffles, no whiffles, but
Sure.
Weebles wobble if they don't fall down. But so I go, I don't know the number. Just trim it up, you fucking cunt. I got a meeting to get to.
Come
Step on it.
Trim, Gash.
So finally she starts. She puts on the clipper. She uses a clipper. Then it's one of these places. It's
Good
Manhattan. So they got to do all the business.
Oh, yeah.
They want to clip you and powder you and shave you. And then she does my eyebrows. And there's a clock right ahead of me. And I'm just watching it tick away. Now, you know me and being late. It makes me sick to my stomach. I
You
just want
can't
to
handle it.
throw up. I want to kill myself.
Yep.
And so now it's just past. And now you're just like, whatever. So they want me to do your eyebrows. I'm like, do my fucking pubes because I'm missing the goddamn meeting anyways.
You might as well turn this into the meeting. Just talk to her.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
My rock bottom was when I blew that kid on the playground or whatever.
Yeah, the whole thing. So she
Yeah.
shaves my eyebrows and I can feel, they feel short.
Yeah, they look good.
I got a wiffle eyebrow.
I don't mind the eyebrow.
It's a little much.
It looks good because I can't imagine how much longer it was before.
It was wild. Like the ends of them are gone.
A little bit,
I
yeah.
got no brow on the end here, folks. If you take
Yeah.
a look on the YouTube or the Patreon.
Looks like your eyebrows are going into the army.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like Gomer Pyle here.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so it finishes. I gotta leave, and then I feel guilty about this. I gotta put it out there. It costs $36.
Oh!
My haircut in Queens is $16, so it was more than double the haircut.
Wow, you went from teenager to you.
Brutal.
Teenager to adult.
$20 more, and so I gotta pay with the credit card because I don't have the cash. So I pay with a credit card, and this big sign says no tip on credit card. Cash only tips.
Smart.
Well, all I have is 20s, and I'm late. So I don't have time to break the thing. So I just went, you know what? I'm paying $20 more. Hopefully
Yes.
they pay her well. I'm not tipping.
Wow.
No tip. I don't have time to make the change. It took way too long. She did a great job. But some of these things, you're like, I could have got this for $20 less.
Yeah.
And normally I'd tip. If I had a 5, I would have tipped. If I had singles, I would have tipped.
But that's not on them.
But all I had was $250 because I'm going to therapy.
Uh-huh.
That's my therapy money. And I don't want to crack into my therapy money. If I do that now, I got to go to the ATM. Now my whole day's off kilter. And I got to hope that she gets a big chunk of that 36.
Did you say, can you break a 20 there, Esperanza?
Well, I didn't have time, and
All
I
right.
was 50s, and I just went,
Oh, right.
fuck me, and it was like a Band-Aid. I just ripped it off, so I feel guilty.
I get it.
But at the same time, they should feel guilty because the haircut shouldn't be $36. I'm sorry. I know the ladies pay $4,000 a haircut.
I agree.
But
It
what can you
is silly.
do?
And it's a good-looking snip, but, yeah, that's high.
Not a bad snip. So I was 10 minutes late for the meeting. But then again, this is something I'm working on with anxiety and therapy. I was like, all right, no big deal.
Yeah.
I'm a little late. I'll join in. I'm still here. Whatever the fuck. Then I came here. Now I'm late getting here because I tried to eat a salad, and you can't eat a salad fast.
No, you can't wolf a salad. You get the lettuces flipping and flopping, the ranch dressings in your eyebrow. It's brutal.
It's hard to break down. Like a piece of chicken, you can chew it 3 times and swallow it. But that
Sure.
lettuce, it just gets all folded up and stuck in
Yeah.
your thing. And
Yep.
So I'm late for this. I'm late for that. I got an expensive haircut, but whatever. Happy to be here.
In a few hours, it'll all be water under the anal, and you won't even think twice about it. But I get it.
Well, one thing that's making me happy, I can tell you, these guys.
Oh, can
what-
I?
Can I? Is that what it's called? I keep feeling like I'm saying it wrong.
Can I, baby?
Can I? CANNAE Pro Gear. Can
'em.
I Pro Gear?
Big fan.
Well, they're the new sponsor, and we'd love for you to support our sponsors. And it's Christmas time. It's Christmas gift season.
Yep.
Now, these guys, a lot of these sponsors, they send you something to fuck around with, to play with, so we can talk about it.
Test drive.
A lot of it, I'm like, I don't even know what this is. I give it to Sarah, whatever.
Right. Eero, I'm still clueless.
Well, this thing I strapped,
I'm going to give it to Shelby as a Christmas gift.
I gave it to my friend's mom, but she's loving it.
Oh, okay.
But I strapped on this Can I backpack.
Oh, yeah.
And I
You
am
can.
loving it. It's a beauty. I've had every kind of backpack there is. This backpack is serious, and they have like military backpacks. If you're a gun guy,
Oh, you got it. Anything you need.
not a fan of mine, but still, you can put your guns in there. This holiday sale is on now. There's a holiday sale going on.
Oh, yeah.
Use the code Tuesdays. You can get an additional 15% off. I probably should read this from the top and not just the bottom.
Well, I'll handle the top.
All right, you handle the top, but use the promo code Tuesdays, and they're inspired by military. It's like military-style backpacks.
Wow. Trusted by Secret Service.
Oh, my God. Well, it fits on perfect, and there's all kinds of pouches and stuff. And,
Oh, yeah.
it's a killer backpack. I got it on right now. It's over here on the floor.
Yes.
Tell them more what they wrote there. That's just from my heart.
Yes.
That was a heart ad.
From the gut, the silent re. So I want to say these guys were nice enough to give us one. Now, we fight over the duffel versus the rolly. I feel like this is a good marriage.
Oh, I love a good marriage.
It's a
I wish I had one.
Perfect mix of the two. You throw it on your back so you're carrying something, but it's lightweight and you don't have to worry about it. Your hands are free. I love this thing. Get gear of this high quality normally costs an arm and a leg, but at Can I, you get the highest grade at a fraction of the price, folks. Look at this. It comes out of the military. Throw it in an aviator glasses, a Jeep Wrangler, and now you got a Phalanx duty pack.
Duty pack?
I love it.
Oh, my friend had a disease that he had to wear a duty pack.
Oh, yeah. Not you. You got constipation. But the CanIProGear.com, that's CANNAE ProGear.com, and use Tuesdays to get 15% off. You hear that, folks? After the bombs, there will only be you and Can I Pro Gear, the most durable backpack known to man.
I can tell it's durable. I've only had it for a couple of days, but I can feel the durability. Durability.
Yes.
Durability. What?
Torrid.
Adorable. Durable.
Yes.
Duracell.
Ah.
Yeah, go use the Pro. It's a great gift. Seriously, use the promo code Tuesdays, get an additional 15% off, and happy Christmas. I think I've started listening to podcasts recently, which just sounds weird.
It's
I know.
about time.
But there really is. It is great for Christmas gifts.
Yes.
Or not like just listening to them. Like I'm on Bobby's podcast. We have our podcast. We get ads. You start hearing these ads, and you're like, that's a great Christmas gift.
Of course.
Like, I'm grateful I listen to podcasts just for the gift ideas.
And you get the discount. It's great. Everybody wins.
Hell yeah. Now, I know I already did a little business there with the haircut. I got a quick nugget. I want to get this nugget out because this is a very special episode
Love
of
a
Tuesdays
nugget.
with Stories. The people know because they've seen the photo.
Yeah.
They've seen the photos of what went on this week. They know what was happening last week. So the people are eager to hear. There's a lot of people hitting that 30-second forward button.
Oh, I hate the 30-second. We're not these chumps who put the 18 ads up front either.
No, we can't get ads. We stuck at reading them. But
That's true.
Have you noticed they changed it to 30-second forward, 15-second back?
I didn't notice
It used
that.
to be 15 and 15.
Is that right?
So now to get the 15, you got to skip ahead 30 and then back 15.
Good eye there, Fatty.
You got to do arithmetic.
Yeah, weird.
It's a little strange.
Arithmetic.
But I guess somebody must have complained, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Arrhythmia.
Well, I got a few things, but I'll give you this one thing that's kind of fun, but it's a nice little warm-up.
Nugget, please.
You know? Yeah, here comes a Denver Nugget. What's more of a D.C. Nugget?
Oh, all right. I've had those in my... It's a dingleberry, we call that.
So this is one of the things that sometimes I'll does it work out or does it not work out? Sometimes in life things work out, and sometimes they don't work out, but really they work out because you just get over it.
And you die.
So I'm going to. I went to 2 hockey games last week.
Damn.
Thursday, Islanders, Penguins. We wanted to see Crosby, Veter, and I, but he got hurt.
Bing?
About 500 people. No, it's his son, Sid.
Ah.
Sid and Bing.
Sid and Bing.
That sounds like a good sex position.
Or a radio team.
That's what I was going to go with. I switched it to sex at the last second.
It's probably better. Radio team I've done to death.
Oh, boy. But anyway, so we were going to go. He got hurt. We went to the game. And then Veter, you can tell, like, Crosby's out. Veter doesn't like to leave his house.
No, he doesn't.
He's got dogs and a wife and something.
They look alike.
But
Get Vader. He doesn't know how to use a podcast.
But so I could tell, like, he's like, are we still going to this thing? I'm like, well, I'm going. He's like, oh, yeah, me too. And you can tell he's just like, jeez, I was hoping to get out and crunch some numbers or whatever.
Right.
But
I picture him with a little visor on.
I
pulling
always
a
picture
crank.
him with a visor.
Oh, yeah. He's got a pencil in his ear, the whole thing.
He's a good advisor. But
Yes.
great comic, by the way. He's got an album coming out, Viter Las Vegas. It'll be out in the spring. Make sure a lot of great shit coming out, by the way.
Oh, my. Too much shit. It's a DC. What do you call it?
Huh?
Wait, what did you just say? It's a DC.
Viter.
Well, shit.
Oh,
And I said.
a Denver Nugget.
It's a nugget. We got a lot of nuggets.
A lot of nuggets. Jessica Kershaw. I don't know, how do you say her name?
Kirsten.
Kirsten?
Yeah, no S.
Some people say
no
Kershaw.
H.
Some people say Kirsten.
Ah,
Sometimes you hear Kirsten.
Maybe it is Kirsten. Let's go Kirsten.
It might be Kirsten.
That
Well,
sounds better.
Jessica, it looks like Curson.
Yes.
Curson.
I
Curson?
put a curse on you.
Right. Somebody did. My
on
career
you.
stinks. But and then the Stoner special comes out December 7th, and the Wolf special comes out December 10th. And then Vita will be out in the spring, and then I got something cooking up my sleeve.
Oh, all right, finally. And then Sam tapes on the 2nd. It's a lot of jizz in this gumbo.
It's a long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last.
Good band.
Love the Counting Crows.
Me too.
Yeah, they're very good.
Better than the Black Crows. But that
I would agree.
I don't care for blacks.
Yeah.
Crows. Crows.
Okay, so I gotta go to DC. I'm going to the hockey. We go to the hockey game. Vito and I have a great time. Look out for his album. He's hilarious. We go to the game. Nice game, fun game, whatever. Then Friday, I go down to DC. I got tickets for the Washington Capitals game Saturday. Want to go see Alexander Ovechkin, who's like one of the great players in history.
Two bad team names, if you ask me.
The Capitals.
And the Islanders.
I like Islanders.
Islanders isn't bad, but it feels tropical, and now we're on ice.
Well, an island can be cold. Iceland's an island. Manhattan's an island.
Oh, yeah, Staten Island.
My dad's an island.
Sure. Islands in the sun.
Islands in the sun. Stream.
Oh, stream. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, streaming.
We closed the wedding with that. It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
You were in a blackout at that point, but
Oh, I was gone. Still over from that one. Didn't make any of the photos.
you're in a photo.
I made it in one. I was sleeping on a staircase.
It's a couple. What the hell's a basket case? Can I ask that?
That's a crazy wacko.
I know what a basket case means, but
Oh.
what's the origin story?
I love that. Well, get on it, Twitter. What's his name?
Oh, Tuesdays with Facts.
Faxy. God hates facts. All right, but yeah. I
Oh,
like
shit. I got to fast forward here. We're running out of time.
Well, go back 15.
All right. So, she said she was 30. Did that make sense?
Epstein. I got it.
All right, so we're going to the Capitals game. They're playing the Canucks, which is a slur, by the way.
A little
The
bit.
Vancouver Canucks.
They don't mind, apparently.
No, they're cool.
There's no, New York Hebes.
Nope. Well, there are.
there are.
There's not a team. There's plenty.
They don't wear a uniform.
But
maybe they do.
The Williamsburg ones do. They got
That's-
the doily there in the head.
That's a good point.
So we go to the hockey game. So Sarah and I were going to the hockey game. I got tickets off StubHub. Now, when I can, I get physical tickets. I'm like, mail me the tickets because I like to collect them. They got a photo on them.
yeah.
I hate the digital bullshit
Hate
because
the
there's no
dig.
physical memory.
I'm with you.
So I ordered the tickets back in fucking December of 06.
Are you getting rates on this? I feel like you're a StubHub cunt. You're all over. You're up the ass. You're a StubHub chub.
Well, listen to this. So this is all StubHub, this whole story.
All right.
So I don't get any points, no miles or anything.
Ah.
But so I get the tickets like 3 months ago. I got them on my fridge. Then I put them in my backpack. So I'm like, I don't want to forget them. So I've been carrying them around for months. Feeder's like, you're crazy. You're going to lose your bag. I'm like, you're going to lose your virginity if you get lucky.
Finally, T.I. Check the hymen.
So I bring the tickets. It's a Saturday afternoon. Sarah and I were running a road race on Thanksgiving. So we wake up Saturday morning. First thing, we go for a run along like the National Mall, around the mine. We're like Forrest and Jenny out here. It's quite a day.
Yeah, AIDS.
So we come back, and I go, all right, let's go. We shower up. We have breakfast at Lincoln's Waffle House.
Wow.
Cheated, had a little French toast because I'm like, I got to get some carbs in me. You got to break once a week or so, whatever
All
the
right,
fuck.
all right.
So I have a little toast. I feel good, by the way, reflux-wise. We walk to the game. We get there perfectly on time. 12:20 p.m., 12:30 puck drop.
Perfect
Wait
timing.
through security. We get through the security. I give him the big physical ticket. Boop. Turns up bright red.
Oh, I've been there.
I know. It says invalid ticket. And I go, what the fuck? And I go, and usually if you print out a ticket or you buy them off a scalp or whatever, StubHub is reputable and it's a physical ticket.
Yes,
It's
physical.
a physical tick.
Let's
It says
get
invalid,
physical.
red. And I almost walked by anyways because the guy wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
So he goes, these are invalid. He goes, you got to go to the box office. So I go, Jesus Christ, we got to go back through there's no exit right there. Because no one's ever exiting. So you got to battle back through the metal detector and all these fat fucking Virginia assholes are like, what's up? You're going the wrong way, you fucking... So we leave. We walk all the way around the building. We get to the box office. I wait in line. There's a couple in front of us discussing whether or not they should go to the game, how expensive it is. The lady's like, oh, she's drunk. She's like, it's too expensive. And the lady's like, they won the Stanley Cup. Get out of here.
Yeah, you're already here.
So she leaves. We get up to the window, and I go, hey, I got 2 tickets. They're coming up invalid. And the lady's like, well, where'd you get the tickets? I was like, StubHub. And she goes, call StubHub. She's a fucking cunt right away. She goes, call StubHub. And I go, well, what do you mean? Like, the tickets aren't, they're Washington Capitals tickets. They're from the arena, like, they're from the team. And she's like, you got them on StubHub? Call them on StubHub. You got to call StubHub. And I'm like, well, the guy told me to come here. Ticket. And she goes, what guy? I go, the guy that scanned the tickets. He said, come to the box office. She goes, well, he doesn't know how it works. You got to call StubHub. Next.
Oh, I hate a next.
And I go, well, hold on. What if I bought him? I changed my mind. I bought him here.
Yes.
What happens? She goes, you bought him from StubHub. You got to call StubHub. You're wasting my time.
Wow.
She said, you're wasting my time.
You're a work whore.
So I go, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So now I'm livid. I give it the wave. I walk back. I'm like, maybe I'll try to, because I'm back inside the security. So I'm like, maybe I'll try to scan him here. Maybe it was the guy's scanner.
I like that thinking.
It scans, boop, red, invalid ticket. I go, what is going on here? These are clearly real tickets. He goes, the tickets are real. He goes, go to window 3. They'll help you. They'll tell you what's going on.
Nice lady.
So now I go, why doesn't this lady know about window 3?
Aha!
I wanted to go back over there and go, you ever hear of window 3, you fucking piece of garbage?
You give these koozes 1 inch of glass, they turn into the Wicked Witch.
I fucking hate this lady. I hope someone dumps a bucket of water on her face.
Yeah, I'm melting.
So I go to window 3. Now it's a guy in a suit. This is the season ticket line. So this is like the big time. Now this guy's got a jacket on. He goes, hi, welcome. I go, listen, I bought these tickets.
Love a jacket.
They're legit tickets. I got them off StubHub.
Physical.
They're coming up invalid. And the guy goes, okay, no problem. This happens. Let me see what's going on. He plugs in some shit. He goes, okay, I see what's going on. The seller also had them on Ticketmaster because people just put them on all the sites.
Yeah.
And they must have sold digital tickets, and those cunts got there first.
Oh.
So they had the cell phone ticket that they bought off Ticketmaster. Then they mailed me these, even though they mailed them to me 3 months ago. But they beat me to the game. So it would have been flipped if we had gotten there a little earlier.
So is your seat gone?
Yeah, they're in my seats. Because this asshole, this StubHub account, sold 4 tickets when they had 2 tickets. They sold the tickets twice.
These people got to get in line. There's too many outside Jews.
So this guy goes, you can call StubHub. They'll replace your tickets because they have all kinds of tickets. They'll give you 2 different tickets. I go, I don't want to call. I want to get in there. The game started.
Yes.
Like, I go, do you got 2 tickets? He goes, I got 2 season tickets. I can give you season ticket prices, which are discounted because they're season tickets.
Okay.
If you buy a whole season, he goes, I can give you a little discount. It's right before the game. These are like season ticket resells. We'll give you season ticket prices, $49 each. Now I paid $180 for my tickets. These tickets, first row of the section, he goes, it's 2 sections over, but first row, and it'll be cheaper than the tickets you bought.
Wow.
So I go, lay them on me. I give him the credit card. I'm like, I'll work this out with StubHub later. Sarah's like, no, call StubHub. I'm like, fuck it. We got to get in there.
It's going to be an hour on hold with some fucking queef in Iran.
Exactly. So I give him $100. I get row A in the second, balcony. We go up there. Now we have better seats.
There we go.
At cheaper money. I go, at intermission, I'm going to call. We missed a goal, by the way, which I was pissed. They scored 2 minutes into the game. So at intermission, I go out, I call StubHub, and like we thought, it took about 15 minutes to get through to a guy. He's like, I can't help you. I go, someone's helping me.
There you go.
I go, I bought these tickets. I couldn't get in. And the guy's like, you're in the game now. I'm like, I bought my own tickets, you son of an onion.
Yeah, StubHub chub.
And he goes, I'll give you to my subordinate, or the higher than what's the
superior?
Opposite? Superior. Thank you.
Yes, superior race.
So he goes, he gets me a guy from a bigger guy. And the guy goes, I'll tell you what, if we could have switched your tickets, but since you bought your own tickets, we'll refund. We're going to refund.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're going to refund.
Silent refund.
The $178 or whatever you spent on those ones. And for your inconvenience, we're going to give you a $35 credit. And I was like, I appreciate that because I did miss a goal.
You got to miss the goal.
So now we got better seats. There's no one in the row. We have the whole row to ourselves. Front row in the balcony, but front row, cheaper tickets. So I got $70 back from the original tickets, plus $35.
Wow.
That goes onto my account. And how about this, Clinker?
Clinker already?
I go to the show that night, and two Tuesdays come, and they go, we were thinking outside the box with the gift cards. We got you a StubHub gift card. I never even heard of a StubHub gift card.
I didn't either.
I shit right in my pants, took it out, and rubbed it in their head like a little kid. So now I got $85 towards StubHub. And they're like, we listen to the show. You keep buying 4 tickets to one game. You're fucking out of your mind. And they go, take $50. So I got $85 worth of credits to StubHub, and I saved $80. So this seller, and they're like, oh, and they said, we'll reprimand the seller.
Oh, good.
Which I'm like, yeah, they should get kicked off. They should get suspended for a month at least from StubHub.
And reprimand window to twat.
Well, that twat, I hope she dies. But then I did a little bit of Buddhism, and I'm like, her life is probably miserable. Her ass hurts from sitting.
Sure.
Yada, yada, yada.
Pounding.
So it all worked out. Great game, and got
Really
to see
worked
Ovechkin, the whole thing. But now...
Thank God for the guy with the jacket. That shit drives me crazy. You're wasting my time.
Oh.
Blow me, skank.
He was great, and it's just like, that's how you do service.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you call it? Not public service.
Customer.
Customer service. Yes, you're on fire today with the
Service
word.
merchandise.
But all
Torrent.
right, so we're at 30 minutes.
Woo!
I'm gonna. It's like, what do you call that when you have an argument and I'm relinquishing back to you, your
Ooh.
honor.
Another good word. Also great on hot dogs.
Oh, should we read the other ad real quick?
Oh, yeah,
Two
yeah,
ads
yeah,
today.
yeah.
We're blowing up like the World Trade.
We're
Time
back.
to get paid.
Tower 7.
God, I hope this isn't Eero. This episode today is also brought to you by Roman.
Ooh, I love Roman.
Now, but the majority of our listeners are male.
Sadly, yes.
We're so grateful for the females, though.
Love a coos.
A lot of hot females.
Gosh.
Well, so all you guys out there, I know there's a lot of you, and I know you're all very similar to us. Talking about erectile dysfunction is not easy. Usually we just brush it off or blame ourselves, saying things like, I lost my mojo.
Uh-huh.
Or we avoid it altogether with excuses like, I had a long day at work, or sorry, honey, I'm just not feeling it.
Yep.
But with Roman, it is easy to talk about it with a real doctor who can prescribe real medication. It's simple, safe, and totally discreet.
Yes, with Roman, you get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your own home. That's nice. You don't have to tell every Tom, Dick, and Dick about your dick.
2 dicks. 3
The
dicks.
doctor will work with you to find the best treatment plan. If medication is appropriate, they'll ship it right to your house. Free 2-day shipping. You get that in 2 days. That vagina will be still warm. You can enter and penetrate. The whole process is straightforward, simple, and discreet. Get started. It's simple. Go to roman.com/Tuesdays and complete the online visit. ED can be tough to tackle, but now with Roman, it's very easy. Complete an online visit today and connect with a doctor and take care of it. Just go to roman.com/Tuesdays to get a free online visit, 2-day shipping for free. That's roman.com/Tuesdays. All right.
All right. Now, the ads are out of the way. The other business is out of the way. Everybody wants to know. Everyone's on fainted ass or breath or whatever it
Breath,
is.
maybe? Queef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's wild now because I was in D.C. I'm texting you, and I can't get all the goods because you're
Right.
there. You're in the moment.
Right.
We're texting, so it doesn't, whatever.
Yes.
But I'll tell you, you were in all of our hearts.
Ah.
I'm on stage being like, the pizza's happening right now. The show's happening. Something's happening.
Wow. It
Just-
means a lot.
Hit us with it.
Ah!
Stick it up our ass and see if we come.
It's so built up, I can't get it up. I got to call Roman. No, I'm kidding. Lot to talk about, lot to dissect. Please chime. But here it goes. I've got the whole thing mapped out because this is a smorgasbord of emotions. It's a roller coaster of anal. This is all over the place. So, as you know, big date. It finally comes to November 21st, 22nd. That is burned into my brain. Every day you go, oh, it's a week away. Oh, it's 4 days away. Oh, it's 3. Here it is, the day of. Thank God we did a pod because I got out of my head a little.
Oh, yeah, we did the pod that day.
Did the pod that day.
That's right.
And teased a little, talked about it a little because, you get in that head. I'm in the shower just going like, every Seinfeld reference, every thought, every stand-up, every joke, every July 3rd, everything. It's all coming to a head tonight.
Well, that's good because you want to be connected.
Yeah, I
you
was
want to be
connected.
connected to it, so that's good.
But the problem with connecting is you connect to the bad thoughts too.
Right.
Like
you believe your story.
Right. So you go long. All right, what if I fuck up? What if I forget a word? I mean, all that shit. I'm 12, 13 years in. I fuck up one word. He's going to go, I thought this guy was better. All that shit is playing in your head. And then...
But what about the moment, remember in Comedian, we know him so well, it's so crazy.
It's crazy.
Remember the commentary from Comedian, Orny's saying every word has to be right, and Jerry's like, no, it doesn't. You got to get that moment in there.
I wish I had that moment in my
Wow,
head.
I could have helped.
That would have helped. That did not play in the noggin.
Don't you wish you could have had I could have had an earpiece
Oh.
where you're like this, you're doing great.
Oh, God.
Stop doing, put your hand down.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Stop saying reneging.
Reneging rigged. All right, so here we go. The hour comes. Got to be there at 6:15 or earlier. That's what he said. Jerry comes
Wow.
at 6:35. And this guy, Kevin Doctorman, I don't know if he wants his name out there, but he's his right-hand man. He's been with him since the show, the TV show.
Wow.
So he's his guy. Cool dude. If he wasn't there, this whole thing would be, I would have slipped my wrist by now.
Okay.
Because he keeps you sane. He keeps you on track. When you start freaking out, he goes, hey, focus.
Yeah, so he must know how much this means.
He's very aware.
But here's the thing. They know how much it means to a young comic, but they don't realize how nobody's more into Seinfeld than us.
I know. It's
like
true.
nobody.
Nobody.
Maybe Donnelly can make a thing. Goldman's
maybe.
one of us, you know.
But we got the
There's a
show.
few.
We got the hour special and the documentary.
Comedians of Cars, the
Yeah,
documentary,
and
plus
Comedians
the
of Cars.
commentary.
Yes, we got it all in there.
Plus, I got like A&E things up the ass. I got a fucking Barbara Walters from
yes,
'92.
Yes, I read his fucking biography.
Yes, I gave it to you.
gave it
Yeah,
to me.
sign
Yeah.
language, the
Yes,
whole thing.
Read it all. So
By the way, I met a young kid. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about with Seinfeld. He's like, I've never seen the show because our fans are under 30.
Oh, that's horrific.
I'm like, you're gonna shit your pants when you see this program.
That's torrid. All right, so here we go. We go up there, and I got there a little early. I pulled a list, so I said, you know what? I'm going to go to Chipotle and eat before the big show.
Got it.
And it was just weird because we've gone there so many times. It's that Upper West Side Chipotle right on 73rd or whatever it is.
Every
And
podcast used to end by us going there.
so that Chipotle means a lot. So, but it was weird because I'm sitting in a suit. I'm sitting at Chipotle wearing a nice suit with a Rolex on, eating a burrito bowl.
Wow.
It's all very kooky. Everything is surreal. The whole thing, none of it makes sense. We're topsy-turvy. I go up to the Beacon. Weird. Sold out. Jerry Seinfeld. Like, what the fuck is this? It's cold out. I go right to the back entrance. Hey, I'm Mark Norman. Kevin Doctorman's waiting there.
Wow.
Come on in, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, New Orleans guy. He must hate the cold. He's doing all that stuff. Super nice guy. We go in. He goes, all right, Jerry will be here in about 20. Go up. Make yourself comfortable. Opens that elevator. Old elevator. You hit the ding. It opens, and then you got to open the cage.
I love the cage.
Now, that cage was a big part of my weekend because you're just going up and down. You're bored. He's doing his hour. You got to wait for him. You're going up and down. What's going on with the Beacon? What's the Beacon like?
Well, that's the weird thing with opening with these big guys is you have the anticipation of them getting there. Then you're
Yes.
seeing them.
Yes.
But then you go on stage, and that's nerve-wracking. Then you see them for a moment after.
Yes.
Then there's that weird hour where they're just gone, and you're kind of
Right.
like, I guess I'll eat some of the snacks.
Yes.
It's strange.
That's exactly right. But then like, should I eat? I don't want to eat too much. And am I that guy? Am I the fat kid? Am I the weirdo? Am I sitting in his seat? Does he want the TV on? It's too much.
Right, particularly with him because he's so particular.
Exactly. So I go up that elevator, and you're in the elevator, and it's just all sick. Bono, Sting, Black Sabbath, Yanni, everything. Stevie Wonder. It's all the signatures. So you're just surrounded by like history of entertainment. You're like, oh my God, I'm in this elevator.
And brilliance.
Brilliance. So I get in the elevator. The guy, it's a little he looks like the guy from Royal Tenenbaums, Pagoda.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect elevator guy casting. Little guy, brown, barely speaks English. Yes, hello. And you try to talk to him. He's like, I don't get anything, He's that guy. Because when you're freaking out, you're trying to relate to you're talking to the garbage man like, hey, listen to this shit.
Yes. Well, again, it gets you in the moment. You're like, I got to talk to somebody. Let me get
Right.
the dialogue going.
Yes.
It's like, I'm in that, at least
Yes.
for the second.
Exactly. So you go up to the 7th floor. Gate opens. You walk out. Beautiful green room. Cool. Small, but, decked out. Fruit, snacks, tons of bread, all this Jew stuff like challah bread or whatever that is, and fruit.
Money.
Yeah, it's all money. And I sit in there, and I'm just freaking out. I'm in my suit, freaking out. Like, should I sit like this? Should I sit like that?
Yes.
Finally, and every minute, it's like you have Spidey sense, or you're on meth. Like every minute is an hour.
Right.
And you're not bored because you're so freaked out that you're never. I could sit and stare at a wall for 30 minutes and I wouldn't be bored because the whole time I'm going, he's gonna come. The shows are this time. I gotta do this joke. You have so much swirling around that there's no time for boredom. You're freaking out.
Big swirls.
Lot of swirl. So finally, he comes in, and you're picturing it, what it's going to be like, but you can never predict. It's amazing. So he comes in, he's got the suit on, and he goes, "Oh, man, here you go. How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, what do we got? 2 tonight? Man, my wife is..." And you're like, "Oh, I'm in it. This
It's
is
happening.
It.
So he shows up in the suit.
Shows up in the suit.
Wow, that surprised me.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, my wife had a big dinner party. Ooh, lucky to get out of there." I was like, "Oh, yeah. And then you're like, hey, snap out of it." You're just going like, you want to just stare at him like it's a zoo.
Now hold on. So what kind of greeting? Was there any greeting? Was
Good
he like,
greeting.
"Hey, Mark, what's up, Mark?" Or
Yes.
Did he say Mark?
He says Mark.
Wow, he said Mark.
I know. I love when he says my name, which sounds so gay.
That's so crazy.
It's crazy. And he's like, "Hey, Kev." And Kevin's like, "How you doing, boss?" He calls him boss. It's cool.
It's crazy to me because he's in the car anticipating seeing you.
I know.
Like in his mind, he's like, "All right, Mark Norman's there. I'll say hi to Mark."
Yeah, exactly.
It's so wild.
But he's got a lot on his mind, and he's like, Netflix, and he's taking the jacket, he's undoing his tie. He's got business. He's dealing with. He's a what do you call it? A mogul.
He's a mogul. Oh, he's an icon. He's an icon and a mogul.
American icon.
Iconic mogul.
Yes.
Doesn't it feel like these guys, when you first work with them, if he pulled his dick out, you just start blowing him? If he was like, "Suck my dick a little bit," you'd
Question.
be like, "All right."
You could leave the door open. We could film it. I'd still blow him.
Yeah, you just kind of be like, "All right," I guess. Which, by the way, this is how it happens in real
I
life.
know,
On a serious
I know.
note, the Weinsteins and such, you'd be like,
of
"All right, I
course.
guess I'll blow him."
Yeah, the power. It oozes off of him. But he's so normal. He's so one of us. He's just like the first 5 minutes, as I say, I'm shitting myself, and then it's completely normal.
Yeah, you settle in. He's
You
a guy.
settle. But then you feel guilty about it. How am I settling? Am I a sociopath? Why am I not freaking out again? You're like, oh, because that's how life works. Everything becomes a norm.
No, he's a guy. Well, McDonald. He's a guy, and it's like he talked about his quote. It was like, when you meet a comedian, you go through 10,000 things. So you have
Right.
10,000 things in common right away.
Right, yes. So I'm quelling doing Seinfeld. I'm quelling going yada, yada, yada. I'm sitting on all of it.
Right.
And so we talk. We were having a good time, and Kevin goes, "Oh yeah, you about to you got to go on in like 5." So I'm like, "All right, let's go down." And I'm in the elevator. Goes, "Yeah, I'm doing my special," and he starts talking to me from his green room across the hall into the elevator. I'm sitting there with Pagoda.
So he's not taking the elevator with you. He's
No.
staying behind.
He's doing his shit. He's got 15 minutes or whatever, 20 minutes till he comes on.
Now, is there a monitor that he can see and hear you?
Yes.
Oh.
Paid a monitor, but it was off when I left. So I remember I just kept telling, "Hey, maybe it's still off. Hey, You
Okay.
just got to go with it because he'll freak out." So we're talking about specials. He's like, "You watch that guy? Oh, yeah, that one's pretty good. Blah, blah, blah." And now I'm kind of like thinking, I got to go, man. Like, this is your show. But it's a weird dynamic because you're like, he got into it.
Right,
And
right.
I'm like, I got to go now. So that's fun.
I've had that with Louis, too. You're like, I kind of got to get ready to go here.
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, it's your show.
I want to do well
I'm
for
gonna
you.
fuck up your show.
Exactly. So Kevin's like, "Hey, we got to go. But it felt good. Like, he wanted to talk so much that it was almost making me late. So that
Right.
was exciting. So it's the little things like that keep you going. It's not really like you think he's going to get you in a headlock and noogie you. It's those things.
Right. But you got to connect to the fact that he wants you there. So he
Yes.
already likes you. You got to keep being like, it's like, I feel like, wait, my marriage. I'm like, she committed. She likes me. She likes me.
Right,
You know, you have to be
right.
like, he's a fan.
Right. Yeah. But, we don't let that. It's hard to sink. You can't pierce this wall of insecurity we
It's
have.
very strong.
Strong wall.
It's like someone just said
Cornwall.
this at the meeting I was at, where it's
Build
like
that
your
wall.
brain, the function of the brain is to solve problems.
Sure.
So if there's no problem, your brain creates a problem to solve.
Here.
So your brain is like, your mind and soul is like, this is amazing. Your brain's like, wait, we got to figure something out. Well,
Yeah.
he might hate you.
Right.
How do we figure out? What do we do? How do we handle him hating us?
Yes.
And so you're like, all right, what should I do? Come on, brain.
That's exactly right.
And he doesn't hate you. You're just, you got a dumb gay brain.
Which I think is also why these artists and geniuses are all so fucking depressed and weirdo and like to fuck kids or whatever they like. Michael Jackson or Steve Jobs, they're all assholes because they got too much thinking.
Yeah, there's a lot cooking up there.
Yeah, so they're just eating their own bullshit. But
Also, by the way, their parents were probably horrible.
sure,
Michael's
sure.
dad beat the snot out of him.
That's true. But so all right, I get down, that elevator gate closed, we go down, and I'm like, oh, you're kind of freaking out in the elevator a little. Like, not only am I about to do a sold out Beacon, but I just talked to Jerry Seinfeld in his green room. I've made it.
Yeah, and then you also have the moment that you haven't been thinking about your set because you've been talking to him.
I know.
So now you're like, oh shit, I got to do a show.
Yeah.
And you can still eat it.
Of course.
Every show you do, there's still a chance that you fucking eat it.
Completely. And the whole thing's kooky. I went to Cole Haan about a couple hours before.
Oh, I got Cole Haan.
A good shoe.
That's my shoe, yeah.
Oh, you like a Cole?
Well, that's where I got my shoe for Letterman. I just happened to get it. I'm not like a Cole Haan guy, but that's where it ended up getting the shoe.
Yeah, they're good.
Hell of a shoe.
He goes, that's a good-looking shoe. I go, they're on sale.
Oh,
yeah.
That feels good.
That feels good. It all feels good. So I go downstairs, and they do a little, I meet all the grips. I'm a big grip guy. I love a grip.
I know. It feels good because they're regular people.
They're regular. I'm a regular. So I feel connected more to them than I do to him, obviously.
Sure. Well, you're a lot closer to that guy than you are to Seinfeld.
Exactly. So I'm hanging out with the grips. We're chitting. We're chatting. Super nice guys. Salt of the earth. And so Kevin goes out there. He goes on a little God mic. He's got his, what do you call that, little sheet music thing?
Oh, music stand.
Thank you. And he's got all my shit on it. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, blah, blah, you ready to see Jerry Seinfeld? Woo, And then he goes, all right, we got a special guest, one of Jerry's faves or whatever.
Nice.
Might have seen him on a late night circuit or his comedy set. Mark Norman. I go out there. And I just, I stand there and I deliver and it goes well. I got the girlfriend there. I got the agent there. I got friends there, whatever. And it goes well. It goes good.
Okay, that's good.
And remember, 15 minutes, no clock, no light. And Kevin kept going, don't go short. And if you got to go long, at least stop at 17.
Okay.
Anywhere from 15 to 17 is where you want to be.
Yeah, that's important to explain because we know that from Ryan Hamilton.
Right.
But I don't know that our audience knows this.
Exactly.
He's very particular. He doesn't have a clock on the stage.
Right.
And in comedy, normally there's a light at some point to let you know, or
Yeah.
there's a clock on the thing. And
Yeah.
he doesn't want you looking at your watch either.
Right.
He's very particular.
Very particular. So in my apartment after you left, by the way, after the pod, I just went back and forth, iPhone, timer set, stopwatch set, just set it over and over, pausing for laugh, hopefully.
Right.
And it came out to about 16.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I think I'm with it. I did that about, 50 times.
Sure.
So go out there, goes well, do a callback at the end, boom, bing, bow, thanks a lot. I come off, he's standing there, lights go out.
Ooh.
Lights go back up, and he just runs out.
Right.
He goes right into it. I mean, he's just like, can you believe these fucking phones? He doesn't say, can you believe these phones? And they're just, they're dying right away.
Wow.
He doesn't give them any, no, how you doing, folks? How we doing? Nothing.
Right.
Boom. And the act is tight as a drum. It's years and years. It's like Louis said with the samurai sword, just banged away.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth, killer, lights out, a million jokes where you're like, oh, that's brilliant. Oh, how'd he come up with that? Oh, and I had my big moment. I'm like, I did my part. It went well.
Right.
And I walk behind the curtain, like the last curtain.
Sure.
He's on stage. There's a curtain. I'm behind that just going, ah, I'm here. I did that. He's on stage. I opened. Blah, 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 the whole thing.
Well, that's always crazy, too, because I've had that before where you're like, I'm on the same stage as
Yes.
him right now.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
there's a curtain there,
yes.
but you're standing on the stage.
Yeah, completely.
Like, you're just behind him. There's a curtain, whatever you call it, protecting you.
Right.
But you're standing on stage at the same time as Jerry Seinfeld.
I mean, if we got tickets to that show, it'd be fun.
Right.
Behind the curtain. I'm 10 feet away from the guy.
Right. We'll be pushing each other in the bushes.
Yes, I'm hearing what's the deal with, and phones are weird, and all. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in it, babe. I'm in the womb. Insane. So that was the first show. I watched the whole thing. I'm sitting there with a chair, just like, listening. I want to hear the hour. And he gets off. He goes, all right, here we go. We get in the elevator together.
Wow.
We go up. We talk about the set, and I go, this is when I go real comedy mode. I'm like, didn't I? You say Iraq. Now you say Afghanistan. He's like, Afghanistan hits harder. I'm like, oh. He's like, you knew about Iraq? I'm like, yeah, I know the act.
That's always exciting.
So he knows that I'm a fucking dork.
Right.
I'm in there.
But he loves it.
He loves it because he's a dork.
Sure.
And we start talking about acts, and he's like, everybody's hip now. Enough with hip. Everybody's trying to be interesting, and it's a victim off. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you're not hip. I'm like, I'm not hip. He's like, I'm not hip either.
No hip.
Love not being hip. Fuck hip. Funny is hip.
Hip stinks.
Well, be
Look
hip.
at these socks.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that ankle. Ankle porn. So
Patreon.
now I'm riding high. Set went well. Hang is going well. We're laughing. The jackets are off. The sleeves are rolled up. We got a half an hour at 45 till the next show starts. I'm eating fruit. I'm eating almonds. I got a coffee going.
I picture you like George with Tony.
Yes, I was Tony.
You're
I was
Tony.
Totally George. So we're having a great time. I can't even remember what we talked about because it was all a whirlwind. Second show, I got this. I've done it before. Easy peasy. Go up, killing. First of all, go down the elevator. Go on stage. I got the whole thing down. Killing. Better set now because I'm a little looser.
And a better crowd, I'm sure.
A little bit better.
It's better 9, right? 7 and 9?
7 and 9:30.
Okay, 9:30 is nice.
9:30 is very nice. But it's all Jews out there. It's all yarmulkes as far as the eye can see.
Right.
And so, whatever. Do my closer. Get off. Come backstage or, side stage. Nobody there. No Kevin, no Seinfeld.
What?
And I go, ah!
Wait, so you say goodnight, you come off, and Jerry's not there?
Not there.
Oh, my God.
I'm freaking out. I've ruined it. Everything is ruined. It's all for naught. All of it. All the goodwill, the good set, the good hang. Shit, he liked
I don't
my
understand.
shoes.
So what do you do? So you come off, there's no one. There's like a grip or something?
There's a grip like playing ching, 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 ching on his phone. There's like noises coming off his phone.
At what moment walking back do you see no one there? Like, are you still on stage where you're like, wait, what?
No, because it's so dark. So you're kind of like, almost have to get an inch away from a guy.
Okay.
And I get back there and I'm like, and I do like the Belushi, sidestep. Like, what the fuck? And I go, what do I do? What do I do?
Oh my God.
I'm in a panic. Like, this is no joke, no fun time. Like, what the fuck do I? I hit the wrong button on the
my
nukes.
heart is pounding.
Oh, it's crazy. So I was like, what do I? And one guy, these guys don't give a fuck. He's got like a match in his mouth. He's eating a blueberry muffin. He goes, you better go back out there.
What?
That's what he says. He goes, you better go back out there. And I go, all right. And I run back out and I go, hey, folks.
You did an encore?
I had to. I didn't know what to do. I panicked.
Oh, my God. A Seinfeld open encore.
So I run out there and I go, hey, folks, well... And they know. They're like, oh, boy. Like, they can feel it. This is awkward.
Holy shit.
And they go, I go, well, I probably won't be working here again. And that gets a big laugh.
God.
And then I go, because I'm like, do I do a bit? Do I do 2? Do I go? So I do 2 bits. And in the second bit, some guy in the back's going, Jerry.
What?
Jerry. He's pulled the Daryl Strawberry move
Oh,
on
my
me.
God.
So I'm like, So I want to go, hey, fuck you, you chooch, get out of here. He wasn't back there, but obviously I can't do that, I can't even curse. So I just plow through and I go, big joke at the end, and I just run back off. Lights go out again, and he's there, and he just blows past me. Like, I don't even want to look at your ass.
Oh, my God.
I was like,
Maybe you didn't know.
Oh, no, I've upset the king.
Oh,
you can
my
feel
God.
it. And so I go up to Kevin. I go, Kev, Big Daddy, talk to me. He goes, oh, this is bad. What happened? And he's doing the what happened. I'm like, I did the same set, same jokes. And he's like, oh, this is bad. He wasn't here. He's like, look, just deal. You got to figure this out, but I got to do my thing now. He puts his headset on. He's doing stuff. He's on a laptop.
See, this is what upsets me. It's like, why can't you just have a light? Just have a system.
It's crazy.
Just have a clock. Have someone in the back. Give you a little light. Have a digital clock so we
Yep.
don't fuck up. Also, just be down here.
I know.
I know you're the best. You're the greatest. The show, the whole thing. I mean, I'd blow him for fun on a Tuesday, but it's
Yeah.
like, just help me out.
Yeah. I think in a weird, sick way, it's a test.
It sounds testy.
Something's
and
up.
I hate tests.
Hate a testes.
Don't like a test. Hate a quiz. The whole thing.
Yeah, Pop. So I am just ruined. I go up in the elevator and I go, oh man, I'm talking to Pagoda again. He doesn't know what I'm saying. I go, oh, what happened? Did he look pissed? He goes, oh yes, pissed. I go, oh,
Pagoda.
Even he knew.
Come on, Pagoda. Well, he's probably in the elevator going, what the fuck's this piece of shit doing?
Yeah, I think
what the fuck are you doing, you little piece of shit? Reference.
I think he was banging the walls, and they're like, is he getting off? Doctorman, Kevin, he goes, he saw you run back out, and he was like, what the fuck is he doing? He was
Oh, my
furious about the
God.
run back out because I made an executive decision. It was all wrong.
I wonder if part of it was charming to him. That he's like, oh, that's sweet. He's going back out there. What a neat little dum-dum.
Like, kind of like, oh, he's clueless.
He's trying, sweet. Because I'll tell you, I've had this feeling twice in
Yeah.
my career. I've done the exact same thing twice, but not with Jerry Seinfeld. Once was
Sure.
with Gulman in Minneapolis, and it was like that where I said goodnight. I was like, here he comes, Gary Gulman. I introduced him
Yeah.
and walked off, and I walked all the way upstairs, and he was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was
Yes.
like, I brought you on. And he's like, what? But he wasn't so pissed. And then I did a Practical Jokers at Radio City Music Hall. I
Oh.
came off, and they weren't even there also. And the guy was like,
Oh.
what are you doing?
That's a big
It's
one.
a horrible feeling because in your head, well, you did the right time. But in my head, I was
think.
like, going short is better than going long.
Sure.
Because everyone wants to see them, so I got to get out of here.
Right.
But doing it with Jerry makes I feel nauseous hearing about it.
I can't even. I mean, we're squeamish, squirrely weirdos already. After this, because our whole thing, we talked about it. You go, that clock. Aren't you worried about the time? And I was like, of course I'm worried about the time. And it happened.
Oh, my
the
God.
thing we were the most worried about happened. And I just like, should I walk around the block? You can't sit down, you know? So I'm in the green room just pacing like, what do I do? I'm pretty much thinking like, okay, I fucked up. He gave me a shot. The biggest guy in comedy gave me a shot, and I blew it. I fucking blew it. I don't think I'll be working tomorrow. I think I'll figure something out. And if he does let me work tomorrow, it'll be awkward, and he'll never see me again.
Okay.
Kind of thing. That's where my head's at. So I want to talk to Kevin so bad, but he's busy. So
Hey,
I don't
Big
want to bother Kev. So I go back down the elevator. King, king, king. There goes the gate. Go back down, Pagoda. He gave me the bad news. And I go up to Kevin one more time. He's got a headset on. He's like doing shit. And I go, what do you think I should do? He goes, this is what you do. And he's pissed. Or he's like, stop bothering me a little bit.
Right.
But I had to know. I had to get some information. He goes, he saw you go back out there. That was bad. I've never seen that before. I've been working with him. No one's ever done that. I go, oh, shit. You don't want to be original in a bad way.
Yes.
You know? So I go, oh, fuck. All right. And he goes, he's probably going to say something, and after he does, don't bring it up again, ever. And I go, done. So I just sat there and waited and waited and waited. He comes off. He kills, thank God. Comes off, and he goes right up to me and walks right by me. And I go, ah.
Oh, boy.
And the standard procedure is he comes off, we all follow him, we go up the elevator together and yuck it up.
Okay.
So now the second show is over. He comes off, and I'm following him, and he just turns abruptly and goes, hey, dead eye contact. And he goes, you're all right. But
Wow.
don't ever go on stage. Don't ever go back on stage again. Ever. Like drill sergeant.
Wow.
Ever. And I was like, oh, I mean, dad, angry dad, finger in the face. Don't ever go back on stage.
Oh, my
ever.
God.
And I go, won't happen again. So sorry. I fucked up. And he goes, all right. Got in his SUV and drove home.
Well, it is weird because they're expecting him now, and then you come back out again.
Of course.
It's like an encore. It's very bizarre.
Yes, and some Long Island cunt yelled, Jerry. I mean, I'm already fucking up. Now he's heckling me. What we're all thinking. I mean, it was like my own brain was talking.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the whole thing. So I go home. I come back to the lady. I pour everything out on her. She's like, "Ooh, boy, that's wild." I stayed up till 5 a.m, sitting here, just going head in hands, like, "Fuck." You know when you want to replay time, all you want to do is turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
That's all you want to do. All right, I got to wrap this thing up. So, freaking out, go to bed. I drug myself. I go to bed. I wake up the next day, and I'm like, it's a new day. It's a new life. I get breakfast with the gal or whatever. No, I don't. It's a Friday. So
And
she's at work.
He said you're all right.
He said I'm all right.
So that's something. I mean, that was nice of him.
Yes, that was nice.
Because he could have let you fester. He's like, you're all right. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank God he had a good set. So, whatever. I wake up the next day at like noon. Because
Okay.
I stayed up so late. Wake up the next day at noon. I look at my phone. Text from him.
Oh!
Yeah. This could go either way. The text is from 11. I look at my phone at noon. So I'm already like, oh, shit. I've been
Holy
answering
shit.
for an hour.
Somehow the text from Seinfeld is bigger than all this to me.
Well, that's personal.
I mean, that's so insane to me. Being in a green room's like, you got a gig.
Right, we got work.
But like he's like, let me reach out to him. Let me text Mark. I
Yeah.
mean, that to me is like the most mind blowing. It's
You
weird
got
how
a
little
point.
things end up being like, what?
That's a good point.
It's
yeah.
so weird to me.
So I open the text hesitantly. Hesitantly?
Sure.
Okay,
With-
hesitantly.
with some hesitation.
Thank you. And it says, check this out. And it's a video of a car guy. And I go, oh!
Now that's huge.
Huge.
Because now you're equals.
Now we're equals. So I write, I watched the whole video like it's homework. I watch it right away. I don't really give a shit about the video.
Right.
But I watch it and I go, oh, this guy's great. He goes, I love this guy. I go, yeah. And I sent him a video and he goes, all right, how is it? I'm busy, but how is the video? I go, oh, it's great. And he goes, see you tonight. And I go, great. Turns out he was doing reshoots at the Beacon for his Netflix special.
Wow.
So he was doing stuff and texted me.
That's Unbelievable.
So already I feel way better. I'm back in the mix a little bit here. All right, I fucked up, but he's not thinking about it. He's busy. He's gay, the whole thing. So show back up. I get there at 5:58.
Okay.
I ain't fucking around. I see Kev. We don't bring it up. I go in the green room. I just stare at my notes. I'm just studying. I'm not pulling a phone. I don't feel like I earned a phone.
Right,
you
no
know?
phone.
No phone, no nothing. He comes in 6:35 right on the dot. I heard that elevator gate open.
Oh, I can hear the cage.
Yes.
I know the cage sound.
Squeaky metal.
Yes.
He comes in and he goes, "Hey, what's shaking, Norman? All right, whatever, And I'm like, puts his jacket on the hanger as he always does, and he goes, "Can we talk about comedy? Can we talk about your act?"
Oh my
and I go,
God.
"Yes, sir. I'm a private. You're the colonel, of course. Whatever you want. I'll do push-ups."
Sure.
So he goes, "All right. You don't move at all up there. You're not moving." And I go, "Oh yeah. I'm a joke guy. I don't want to fuck around. I just want to get the words out." He goes, "That's no good. You're all words. Who cares?" He's like, it's a theater. It's a giant stage. He's like, "Look at that stage," pointing at the TV. "Look at that stage. That's a big-ass stage." I go, yeah, it is. He goes, use it. You have no domination up there. You got to dominate.
Oh,
I'm like,
I'd love to
wow.
be dominated.
I don't dominate. I'm not a dominator.
I want to eat my own cum.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm like, I do move around in the clubs a little. He's like, really? Okay, well, just apply it and do it bigger here. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, big movements. It's a theater. And I go, yeah, okay, got it.
This is a huge, colossal understanding.
Big. So, and then he goes, you do a little giggle after your jokes. And I go,
The giggle.
yeah, I hate the giggle. I know about the giggle. I hate the giggle. The giggle's a tick. And he goes, oh, good. I go, I'm not laughing at my own. Oh, he goes, oh, thank God. I thought you were one of those laugh at your own joke guys. I'm like, no. The giggle is a bad thing. I hate it. I'm working on it. He goes, oh, okay, great. So then he tells me something else that wasn't, like you got a booger or something. And so that was fine. And I think that was kind of like my little punishment.
Right.
Like,
A little recommendation.
And we were closer after that. It almost was a good thing.
Sure, yeah.
You know, sometimes you fight with a guy and now you're closer.
Yeah.
It felt like that, and now we're having way more fun. Now I'm looser, he's looser. Doctorman is out. He's like, oh, I'm letting these guys roll. 'Cause we were in it.
Love when the doctor leaves.
Get that doctor out of here.
I don't have health insurance, you son of a bitch. Give me Jerry to myself.
Go to Canada. So, hey, hey, doctor, hey, you're up, Norman. All right, cling, cling, cling. Door opens. I go down the elevator, and I go, all right. He said, move around. He said, lose the thing. Okay, lose the giggle. I go out there, and Chris Rocket. Hey, you fucking faggots, how you doing? All right, here we are. I'm on one side. I'm on the other. I'm whipping the mic cord. I'm kicking. I'm cacking. I'm doing all that. I'm canning. I'm doing one of these for all the bits, and I'm killing.
Wow.
He was right. Everything he said, I applied, and he was right.
Wow.
Killing. I ended up doing longer because, you're hitting harder, so
Right.
the laughs are longer.
Best show of the week?
Now,
Oh!
So-
Holy tits.
get off stage. He's there. Thank Jesus.
Right.
And he's there, and he goes, good set, Mark. Very good set. And he walks on. I was like, there's nothing better.
You're back. Boy, the ups and downs, strikes and gutters.
You have no idea. Unreal.
I got some idea. You're telling me.
I mean, but the feeling,
I see.
it's something, man. Holy hell. And then Kevin, he's doing this one.
Oh, all right, Kev. I wasn't sure about Kev.
Oh, good. He's to get the good intention.
Kev is good.
So I'm trying to push through here. So he goes, wow, that was night and day. He's like, I thought you sucked. I was like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Kevin in hell.
I did suck, but now I'm loose. I'm being more me. I walk out. Oh, also a guy's phone rang in the show.
Oh, P.U.
What is that?
Why doesn't he use Yonder? They should all be using the Yonder.
I mentioned the Yonder. Well, they're old-fashioned. He didn't even know what Yonder was.
The Yonder years.
Yes. So, but I had a moment of like, oh shit, a guy's phone's ringing. I got to handle this. So I go, what the hell's going on here? And I pulled a Jerry. I go, how big do you have to be? We're at a Jerry Seinfeld sold-out Beacon. There's still this douche, and it's killing.
Wow.
Like, there's one at every party. You're ruining this. This is all I got. I went in on the guy.
Sure.
Which actually uses a good minute,
Yeah, why not?
So now I'm definitely in the clear time-wise. So I come off, good set. He goes out there, rips it, wraps it, comes back out, great hang upstairs, hanging out, having a good time. It's all forgotten. Under the anal. So, second show, took his advice again, killed.
Wow.
Come off, and he goes, I love that porn joke. Now we're doing
All right.
compliments about the act. So he goes out there, and that was the set of the night, or set of my night. Then he goes out and murders, and we were all going, late show, here we go. And they were great.
Wow.
And so he comes off, and Kevin goes, he's going to sign a few autographs. Then we're going to get in the SUV. You sit in behind the driver. He's going to sit behind the passenger. I'm going to sit in the front seat. I go, yes, sir.
Once again, in the car is like a bigger deal to me.
Oh.
Because the rest of it's gig.
Yes.
That's a gig. You got a gig. It's exciting. It's thrilling. You're in the green room. Of course you're in the green room. You're doing the gig.
Right.
But the car and the text, that's when it's like mind-blowing. My mind is blown. You're in the car. You got seatbelts on.
We're sitting this far away.
Oh, my
We're
God.
driving through Manhattan. I'm looking at him, and he's going, can you believe that thing? And that guy got a special, and he stinks. And I'm like, yeah, crazy. And we're laughing. And I go, remember that one bit you had about the guy with the cannonball? And he's like, oh, yeah, wow. I was like, that's a good bit. And he tells a bit, and it kills in the car with the driver and the other guy, Kevin. So we're hanging out. He made fun of Rock a little bit, which was classic. And we pull up to this tiny hole in the wall on 9th Avenue right by Port Authority. Capizio or something like that. Old Italian. Looks like something out of like The Godfather when they go to Sicily.
Sure.
And the guy goes, he's got the chef hat, mustard. Hello, Mr. Jerry. Come on, we got your table. He goes, Benicio. Good to be here. He's loose. We're loose. The work is done. He wouldn't let me eat all night. He wouldn't let me. He's like, don't eat. I'm like, I'm having an almond. He's like, put that almond down.
Oh, my God. All I can think about is my keto diet with the reflux. I'd have to be like, I can't eat sugar. I can't eat sauce. I can't eat after 9.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Yeah, I'd be like, give me some almonds and a slice of turkey.
Oh, because he goes, is there anything you can't eat? And I go, I can eat everything. He goes, good.
Oh, my God.
So that would have been ugly.
Oh, jeez.
But you sit down, there's the antipasta with the cheese and the mushrooms and the different portajoule or whatever the hell you call it. What do you call that meat? The thin?
Oh, prosciutto.
Prosciutto! Yes. So we sit down, and it pours the red wine, and we just chat it up. And he gets a little toasty, if I don't mind saying.
No.
And that's when it really, the sleeves came up, and we're zinging and zanging so much that Kev had to pull back, and he went and got a photo.
Snapped a photo.
Got a couple, because we were in it.
Boy, Kev's good.
Kev is good. You came around on Kev.
Love the Kev.
Love Kev.
I mean, he's taking photos. Did he text you the photo?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, good Kev.
I'm going to send him a fruit basket.
That boy, Kev.
Basket case.
He doesn't need your fruit.
Nah, he's doing fine. So, yeah. That was it. We leave. I'm a little tipsy myself. We get out of there. We shaked all the cooks' hands because they killed it. He did one thing. He's like, something's missing. And the guy's like, what? You know, the chef's on his heels. Like, what? And he goes, this isn't cheesy enough. I want a commercial. I want a pull. And the guy goes, I got you, Jerry. I got you. He goes back, makes a cheese pizza in like 8 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Comes back out. Jerry eats the cheese. We leave. They kind of throw us out a little bit.
Jerry eats the cheese.
We were having
That's a shirt right there. I mean, Jerry eats the cheese is a beauty.
I'm not going to give away any nuggets because I don't know what he wants out there, but I will say he kept putting his head in his hand going, all it's about is killing. You see that? You see that? Everybody go, oh, you don't have any new material. Oh, it takes you forever to write new material. I'm killing. They're all going to tell their friends word of mouth is the best thing, blah, 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 blah. He's like, I don't do social media. I don't do any of that shit. Killing. And he goes, killing equals cash. And he's like pounding the table. Killing equals cash. And I go, yeah. And the whole time I'm just going, remain eye contact, keep eye contact. Because I'm so bad at eye contact, but I don't want to let him know I'm a fucking lunatic.
Sure.
So we get out of there. We're on the sidewalk. It's freezing out. I'm in a suit, no jacket. I don't have time to feel cold. And he goes, you going to be all right? And the guy swings his door open. I go, don't worry about me. And he goes, let's do it again.
Wow, they do it again.
Well, you got that right.
Jerry eats the cheese.
Yes.
Oh,
he loves
boy.
the cheese. He
Now,
loves
what do
the slop.
You walk home, you bike home, what happens?
I walk right down to that A subway. I take my Rolex off and I put it in my shirt pocket.
Yeah, you better.
He's dingling and dangling in the light.
At that point, you could throw it in the tracks. Who gives a shit?
That's true.
You could burn it all down now.
You got that right. And I wait for that. 12 minutes for the C. What do I give a shit? I got all the time in the world.
Certainly.
So I meet the lady. We go out and get smashed. And we just get shithoused. And we wake up at 2 the next day. And I'm wildly hungover. And it was all worth it.
Wow, boy.
Oh. Fun laugh I got out of him. At the end of the night, last show, I go, oh, where can I set up my merch?
Oh, that's
he
fun.
He fucking lost it.
Oh, that's
he
fun.
Lost it.
Love a good merch bit.
I love a bit, too, where he goes like, oh, yeah, there's like, what are you, crazy? Oh,
Right,
he's joking,
right.
yeah.
That's good stuff.
That was fun. So,
wow.
comedy
What
shirts for
a
sale.
tale. What a week.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
What a pod. Tell your friends, and we got shirts.
And sign up for the Patreon, for God's sakes. I mean, we got some extras up there. A lot of new Patreon.
Oh yeah.
All the live eps are on there, and killing equals cash. I mean, how about forking a little over for PBS?
Yes, pussy, bitch, and slut here.
I'm up to 48 Seinfeld references on this episode alone.
Oh yeah.
So get on the Patreon. We gotta wrap it up here, I guess. Laugh Boston this weekend for me.
Big.
And then Portland on Sunday. People keep asking me if I'm at Portland. Yes, Empire Comedy Club or Empire Rock Club.
Ooh.
This Sunday, Portland, Maine, one of my favorite cities. Laugh Boston. Come to the early show Saturday or Friday. And then next week, Cleveland Hilarities. They're giving me a nice guarantee. I'm so scared no one's going to come. So please tell some friends. The weekend after that is New Mexico, December 13th and 14th. And then the weekend
Albuquerque.
after that is Lafayette on Friday, Houston on Saturday, I think the 20th and 21st, Lafayette and Houston.
Nice.
Get your tickets to that and check out the Instagrams.
Yeah.
Joe S. Comedy. I got a bunch of clips on there. Give a nice comment, algorithm.
Share the clips. Spread it around. Herpes.
Suck your own dick and
Buy a shirt. We got new shirt. What's the new one called? Merch Dick?
It's podcastmerch.com.
Thank you.
We got new shirts up there. They're killer. And if you don't get your shirt, text Lewis.
I know you got to go.
I do.
All right, I'm in Jersey in some place called Medford. Santa Ana, we're doing that. By the way, we didn't do one Seinfeld reference the day of the show. Isn't that? I feel like it's almost kind of a
right?
subconscious-y little.
Weird.
I mean, I could be wrong, but if you,
I bet there's one in
I
there
didn't hear
somewhere.
one. All right, I'm at the Blue Room. That's a nice, fun room in Missouri. Then I'm in Portland, Oregon. After that, and then Punchline San Francisco. That's a small room, but I love it. Yucks in Vancouver, folks. Always
Canucks.
about the Vancouver. Tampa Side Splitters. La Jolla Comedy Store. Gotham Comedy Club. Oh, I go, hey, I'm doing Gotham. He goes, I'll come by.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be fun.
Dude.
That's exciting.
That's insane.
St. Louis, Zanies in Nashville, Atlanta, all kinds of stuff. What else we got here? That'll about do. Moon Tower. Both of us are doing a live pod.
Moon Tower.
And Chicago in May. And, yeah, buy a shirt. I got shirts. We got shirts. Patreon's cooking. Praise Allah. Blow yourself. And, yeah. We'll see you next
What
week.
episode?
It's going to be hard to follow this one.
Jerry eats the cheese.
Where can I sell merch?